from Zhuhai. Supersport 600cc. Adelante Putra on pole position for Astra Honda Racing Team alongside Idemitsu Bunchu Honda's Azroi Haki Manwa and Apiwat Wang Tananon from Yamaha Tech
Racing Team.
Tanat Leong Piao from Honda Racing Thailand in P7. His teammate Yatisak Thingapong alongside him in P8. And Wayne Grohu for Yamaha Racing. A couple of regular racers in this pack absent today. Andy Mohammed Fadli. An absentee. ARRC Supersport 600cc. We are go. And there's a wheelie at the front there from Azroi Hakim Amwa. That just allowed Apiwat Wang Tananon to maybe steal a march, but that's good work from Azroi Hakim Amwa. He leads. Apiwat Wang Tananon comes through. Then P2, and behind them, that's bike 21, Adelante Putra. Start, but everybody's got away nice and easily, including McKinley Kalpaz. Killer day.
Yeah, nice clean start there. And Apiwat has got the better of Azroi. That was an interesting start from Azroi. Looked as though he'd messed it up, then he recovered and got the power down well. Adelante now sitting in.
Up into P4, sorry Barry.
There was a wobble there for Adelante, but no harm done, no time lost. He's got Helmi coming up through.
Right at the tail already, just being dropped are the three Chinese contenders, Xia Juntong, Jia Yifeng and Zhao Fenglong. And look at this, it is Azroi Hakim Amwa who leads the way. He got off to a flying start and this is a good recovery. Apiwat Wang Tananon right in his wake. May well actually take the corner and does. But Azroi surrounding Apiwat Wang Tananon on the Yamaha.
Yep, watching just behind them is Adelante, who started from pole. Reza Danica keeping up well, and so is Tanat.
Helmi Asman's fastest through Sector 3 last time. Kiatasak is the fastest through Sector 1 on this second lap. And Kiatasak is down in P8.
Yeah, those two Thai rookies have really got something.
Whine of the engines is Adelante Putra of Astra Honda Racing, who stepped up from 250 last year.
Staying up near the front.
Bike 123 in 5th place just at the moment.
They're just breaking away a little bit from behind them. His teammate Tanat just riding with him, and I think that's McKinley Kalpaz behind Tanat.
Just trying to hang on in there, but look at this. This is a commanding performance so far from Azroi Hakim Amwa for Idemitsu Bunchu Honda. He led through lap 1, he leads through lap 2. He's got the fastest lap. He's got Apiwat and Helmi and Adelante and Reza Danica all in his wake. But he's setting a torrid pace, is Azroi Hakim Amwa. 138.2, that fastest lap.
No, he's good around here.
Apiwat, we know Apiwat is good around most circuits though, and the Yamaha racer not having things his own way today. He was in P4.
Yeah, there are no easy wins. Sometimes you look at the double wins and you think it's easy, but it's not. They're very hard fought.
Less than a second separating 1 through 5. Wayne Groho on the Yamaha, unable to make any headway. He's just going through the back of your screen. And then you've got Xia Juntong and Zhao and Jia Yifeng completing the 12. Only 4 seconds separating 1 through 12. So the 3 Chinese lads at the end are doing well to keep within touching distance.
Yeah, the rider for Victor Racing in this series. He's getting better and better, and nice wide line there from
Reza.
Yeah, from Reza.
Looks similar to another wide line we've seen on that corner.
Yeah, that's why it went quiet for a moment.
Azroi Hakim Amwa leads still from Apiwat Wang Tananon. It's been this kind of a way. I would call it a procession, but it's a darn fast procession. But these 3 are just pulling away from Adelante Putra. Adelante a 1:37.8, and Apiwat has got the fastest lap time at the moment, though Adelante's put in a very fast Sector 1 just to try to reduce that gap. Reza Danica Arons is just being dropped a little bit. There's the front four.
Yeah, they are stringing out a bit, as you said, Des.
Tainat and Kiatisuk in their own little... But this is leading from the front. Azroy Hakim Anwar. I love the mental strength of these racers. For Azroy Hakim, he's off the back of two nasty-looking incidents in Buriram. What's his response? He just goes quicker.
Yeah. Thursday that he had mentally a real struggle to pull himself back, but he's done it. As you said, there's mental strength. It's not how many times you get knocked down, it's what you do when you get up.
Adnan Topuch has just put in a fast lap of 1:37.3 just to try to close the gap. What's happened there? Reza Danica is through. There's a mistake on the graphics. They've missed Helmi. Yes, on the scoring monitor. But Helmi Asman very much is definitely there.
Yep, wonder if that's a transponder issue. Hard to tell at the moment.
Adnan Topucha, theoretically in P3, but Helmi Asman is the man who is in P3, bike number 32.
So they tip through turn 9. In turn 10, they're on the back section of the circuit now.
Yeah, the graphics have corrected themselves. Helmi is indeed, you can believe your lying eyes. Helmi Asman is indeed there in P3, bike number 32.
Thought you were going to break into song there, Des.
But breaking into a lead is Azroy Hakim Anwar. Fast sector 1.
Yeah, Adnan's got wide, splashed up a bit of water on the edge of the circuit. But he's really having to work hard to stay on terms with this front three.
It's not like anybody's got any real slipstream as Helmi looks on the inside. I thought he was going to have a little nibble there. Adnan Topucha, second place in the championship standings at the moment. Helmi's just posted the fastest time, 1:37 dead.
Yeah, an interesting trio this.
Lapiwat in the blue on the Yamaha under the grandstand. Still this coming. It's gloomy, it's grey, but dry.
Temperature was pretty hot early this morning.
Helmi still has that fastest lap. Adnan Toputra is doing his utmost to try and close the gap in, but the men in front of him are just getting quicker and quicker. Reza Danica, he's now under pressure from Tanat. This is P7. Kiatisuk McKinley Cal Paz on the
And the Yamaha behind them is Sharjan Tong, who once again is doing really well on that privateer Yamaha.
We're at the midpoint of this race. It's still 1, 2, 3. Azroy Hakim Anwar, Idemitsu Bunchu Honda, Abiwat Wang Tannom, slap. Azroy Hakim is having to put fast laps in. That's a 1:37.4, unable to break anybody. Maybe they've broken away from Adananta. Adananta is nearly 2 seconds down. So maybe Adananta said, those front three are too quick. I just need...
Yeah, he opened his account with P2 in the standings. I just wonder what we'll see from Apiwat if he can't break down Azroy, because he comes in with a decent lead after round 1, thanks to that double win.
Less than half a second between 1 and 3 has consistently been there. 0.2, 0.4, 0.4. Thanks to the timing screens and the graphics boys for keeping us honest on this.
Yeah, and you're right. And they are telling us that they're on virtually identical lap times, 1:37.4.
So on these 12-lap races, I was thinking tyre wear might come into play, but they're not exactly racing with each other, so tyre degradation is unlikely to be an issue.
Yep, I'm sure our friends in Dunlop would make the same point. Shouldn't be an issue over this distance, and not in these conditions for these Dunlop tyres, all running mediums.
Azroy got himself in the lead at the first corner. He had a flying start. He had that. Since then, he has been in the front.
Yeah, it looks as though it's a little bit hard to say, but I think that Apiwat might be coming under a bit of extra pressure from Helmi. Let's just see as they come down to turn 9.
Adelanto Puccio down in P4. He's a good 3 seconds down. He just needs to be careful that the Reza Danica Tanat Long Pliao. Reza stepping up to 600s once again. Just a little bit off the pace. They are 5.5 seconds behind the front two. Adelanta racing well within himself. And we'll just stick with this. And 23 is McKinley Carl-Paz has got ahead of Kiatisuk. So Philippines up into P7. Former Underbone 150cc champion. The fastest Yamaha, though, is in P2. This is Apiwat Wangtananon. Still the fastest lap belongs to Helmi Asman, but still the lead belongs to Idemitsu Bunchu Honda teammate Azroy Hakim Amwa.
Yep, again, virtually identical lap times from the front three. And Adenanta about half a second slower.
This is 5th and 6th. Again, that's been one where Tanat has actually closed in on Reza Danica. He was nearly a second down, 0.83 down at one stage, and you can see there runs on the Astra Honda CBR 600.
Yeah, that's interesting because they were both in AP 250s last season, and Tanat really without any glove on Reza Danica. Different story though in the 600s.
The front three still well clear. Reza under pressure. This is for P5. Reza's season, he had 2 P7s to get the season underway. McKinley Carl-Paz still bike number 23. So McKinley Carl-Paz, what's he lapping at? 1:38.8 for McKinley Carl-Paz. That was his fastest. And in terms of qualifying, he was a 1:37.8, so decent pace from him. But I'm mightily impressed by Azroy Hakim Amwa and Helmi Asman beginning to put a little bit of pressure on the back wheel of Apiwat. That time he did get a pull, and that time he didn't overtake.
Yeah, but 2-3 laps ago he looked as though he was getting closer. Then he dropped back. It's front three. No position changes. And as if we needed reminding, the quality of Azroy and his ability to stay at the front under pressure and stay calm. National circuit.
These three lapping at 1:37.7s, almost identical. Adelan pulling away from the rest of the field. They've taken their lead up to, well, nearly 5 seconds away from Adelanto Puccio. And let's not forget, Adelanto Puccio was fastest in qualification. This is hugely, because he's having to do everything from the front, which isn't the easiest place to have yourself. You're always under pressure.
Yeah, a lot of riders struggle with it. Azroy's really good at it. Cool head on his shoulders. I know that Helmi would love to get up behind his teammate. Apiwat's got very different ideas.
Azroy is regularly quick through sector 1. He's just put a 2/10 gap between him and Apiwat. And he has a lead of half a second with 2 laps to go. Been leading since the very first lap, Azroy Hakim Amwa. A really, really fine race. Can he finish it this time?
Well, signs are he will. I'm surprised to see that Wayne Agroho is so far back. For me, 15 seconds back off the leader.
A little bit further down, this is the battle for P1. I can tell you that Tanat has got ahead of Reza Danica. We were following that battle for P. Reza.
Yeah, through turn 9 they go.
Overlooking them. This is the Idemitsu Asia Road Racing Championship Supersport 600cc. 12 races in the season. This is race number 3. So we're already at a quarter way of the season. Happy about one. Unless something remarkable happens in this last lap.
And a continuing championship lead.
Azroy Hakim Anwar leads, as he has on every other lap. This has really been impressive. But Apiwat Wangtananon, has he got something left in the tank? They all posted a 1:37s, but Apiwat closed 3.
Yeah, on lap times. Helmi half a second down that time, and you can see it on track there, Des. Just dropped off the battle for P1 and P2, if indeed that is a battle.
Azroy Hakim Anwar all race. Has he left a little bit left in the tank? Is he able to go through? He is! But the switchback from Azroy Hakim took a big gamble, Apiwat. It nearly came off, but well done, Azroy.
Move from Apiwat, but it's advantage Azroy, as it has been all the way through this 12-lap race.
So he's had one little nibble, Apiwat. I'm sure he's going to try and get a good exit out of turn 11 and 12 and really put pressure on Azroy Hakim Anwar going into the final straight. Again, he has a look down the inside. Good battle for P. Azroy Hakim Anwar, perfect line. This is a start to finish victory for Azroy Hakim Anwar. A little punch of the fist. That is top draw racing from Azroy. Ahead of Apiwat, Helmi Asman comes through in P3.
And the mental strength that Azroy demonstrated by coming back from those huge disappointments in round 1 says a great deal.